What's up guys, my name's Teagan.
I'm Casey.
And we're Far Out Stoked.
Right behind us we got our home. This is a 2019 F-250 and it's carrying our Outpost truck camper.
So before moving into this rig, we had a 1989 cab-over truck camper. And before that, we had a 2019 Ford Transit, and then before that, we had a 2005 Honda Element.
Yeah, so it's been a pyramid of rigs getting here, although we finally got the Outpost last August, and this is the biggest upgrade we can ask for.
We love to bike, we love to ski, we love to run, and just spend as much time outside as possible, so this rig really helps us do all of those things. So now that that's all over, let's get inside and we'll show you guys the rig. And now this is the inside of our home. Like Casey mentioned, it is a composite shell, so it's super well insulated. It has an R value of 12, so the cold stays in and the heat stays in, and it's just really, really great for full-time living, especially for us type of people who love to spend more time in the snow. You don't want to freeze your butt off. And so over here on the rear driver's side of the camper, we have our induction stove, and we have a bamboo countertop, which is super nice. Everything cleans up super easily. And I think one of my favorite part about this camper is the aluminum cabinetry. First of all, this color is awesome. It's like one of my favorite colors. But these cabinets are super great. Nothing falls out while we drive. So here is our sink. Just comes up like this, super easy to use, and here's the pump. We love using this sink because it's big enough to actually be able to wash a pot in it, which is great. A lot of campers have really small sinks, and having a big sink is crucial for full time. This is where we store all of our utensils and kitchen supplies and stuff like that. In here is all of our dishware, Tupperwares. Sometimes random stuff gets thrown in here, like the counter spray and stuff like that. And this is our everything junk drawer. You gotta have one. I'm sure every rig, everybody has one. It's a junk drawer, but it's great. Plenty of storage. And this is a turn overland window. So you got the screen built in with the windows and the blackout curtains, which is huge. It's all in one. So now in the upper head cabinets, we have our pantry right here. So this is most of our food supplies, spices, peanut butter, pistachios, you know, the essentials. Over here is the beverage cabinet. So this is coffee, tea, we got some bone broth.
I'm Nate Murphy, author of the Van Conversion Guide, and I just want to let you know that I'm running a free online training which will teach you how to make van life free or profitable. I will show you how to choose a van and build it out and avoid the one big mistake that most people make. I will show you how I made van life completely free and a bunch of other stuff that people don't really talk about. If you'd like to join, click the link here or in the description and I'll see you there.
And right here we have our control panel. So this has our water tank gauge, which is super helpful with just gauging how much water we have left. We usually can go about 4 to 5 days with 20 gallons of water between us two and the cat. Here you have our light switches. They're fully dimmable, which is really nice. And then here's the full control panel, so you can see what's coming in, you can see what's coming out. We have 200 watts of solar on the roof. We've got a 400 watt EcoFlow solar panel that we can put out when we're posted up for a bit and just camping and we want to get some extra power. We have 4 kilowatt hours of battery power. And here we have our fridge. It's an 86 liter fridge and we can usually hold about a week's worth, sometimes more, of food in it. So it's a fridge and freezer combo. And above us we have the Max Air fan, which absolutely cranks with these windows open. You get a crazy airflow, and yeah, couldn't live in a camper without this fan. And now we can go check out the bed. And now we're in the bed area. This is a full queen size bed, which is super spacious. It's super comfortable. You've got plenty of headroom, and we actually have a mattress topper on here, so you could have more headroom if you wanted to, but we prefer to have more comfort. We also have windows on both sides. Like I said, when that fan is on and these windows are cracked, you have tons of airflow. This is our kitty Moose, and this is basically her house. We're just living in it. This is her favorite spot to be, up on these pillows, up back here. And above us, we have the Nomadic 48 volt AC unit, which is a game changer, especially when we're spending time in the desert and in San Diego in the summertime. It's awesome. And this is our seating area. This is where we spend the majority of our time in the camper, just from working on our laptops, reading, hanging out. If Casey's cooking, I'm able to sit right here very comfortably and have enough space. And one of my favorite parts about this camper, I know I've said that before, but there's a lot of favorite parts about this camper, is that our lagoon table is mounted right here. So this can come down really easily, and it turns into an extra bed space. So this cushion can come off like this, and there you go. So sometimes we'll do movie nights, set up a computer right here, just get all cozy, and yeah, it's great. This is such a nice spot. It feels like a whole couch, and we've had friends in here. We've had up to 4 or 5 people in here for game nights, which is super fun. And here in the back by our door, we have the toilet, because believe it or not, we have a toilet. I don't think I could live in a camper without a toilet. Right now we just have a cassette toilet, but it is removable. So what we usually do is we'll take it outside and use it outside and then bring it back in. Super easy, and then you can just do your business with a view. Makes it more fun. And here is our closet. So this is where we store all of our clothes, both mine and Casey's. Coming from our old camper, we actually had to downsize quite a bit just because we had a massive camper. It was a 9-foot, hung over the tailgate. So we had to downsize, but it totally works. I mean, this is all that we need right here. Got some hanging storage, hats, all of our clothing. And then down here at the bottom is where Miss Moose, our cat, does her business. So this is her litter box, and Outpost was able to create a hole here so she can access the litter box super easily when the door is closed. And yeah, we just keep it clean it about once a day, and never have any issues. It doesn't smell. And here on the back wall by the door, we have our lagoon table. Like I showed you earlier, it doubles as a bed, but it's also our table, so it's where we eat our food and work during the day. And yeah, here's how I set it up. So this is the tabletop. This was the tabletop that also doubled as the base for the extra bed. And yeah, it's where we get our work done. It's where we eat our food. We'll have game night here, and we can easily fit 4 or even 5 of our friends here. And so down here in the floor, we have our in-floor storage cubbies. And these are crucial for shoes, extra gear, bags, headlamps, camping chairs. But this front one is where we store all of our shoes. So super handy. It's pretty deep. We can fit a lot of shoes in here, as you can see. And there is also another in-floor storage compartment right back here underneath me. And down here we have a outdoor shower, which is super, super great in the summertime, after a run, after a hike, a bike ride. You just want to rinse off real quick. This pretty much just plugs in right here, and you just take the hose outside, turn on the pump, and you're good to go.
Starting in the back of the truck, we've got probably the most important part. This is how we get in and out of the camper. This is Turn Overland's Wildland entry door. And so it's really cool. It splits into 2, and so you're able to open this and lock it on the fuel heater back here. And this screen is aluminum mesh, and it's really great for the cat. We're able to keep it locked with the screen door open, so we're able to get airflow in there, and the cat's able to look outside. What the door is locked to right now is our S-Bar diesel heater, and it's really cool because there's 0 combustion inside the camper itself. All of the fuel tank and the actual heater itself is inside this aluminum box in the back, and it's awesome. It's great. Thanks so much for checking out a tour of our camper.
And make sure you check out our socials and follow us on Instagram at Teagan.Maddox and on YouTube at FarOutStoke. And if you ever see us on the road, come say hi. We would love to meet you and hang out and maybe go for a hike together.